There we go. I guess you just need the first part. Maybe I shouldn't get rid of the registration thing. It's just a quiz. It's not like you were having sex on stream. Hello, Lady Nightmare. It's true. Just words. Oh, here we go. It doesn't work. Uh-oh. Toxic links. Go fix it as we speak. We'll do it live. Funny because it worked before, but all of a sudden, of course we're live, it decides to shit the bed. Custom commands. Any custom commands in chat? Sort by alphabet. Quiz. Everybody can do it. Take the early part of the hour.
I think we did a pretty good job so far.
Great job so far. Great stream here. There we go. Happy Friday. Take 2. There we go. Not sure why that slash is there, but who the hell knows? They call it a test. I'm calling it a quiz. Either way, that should work now. Pretty good job. Goes in fishing chat. Imagine. Let's see. Try to use the full range of the scale, everybody. Let's see, we can... It's like you can hover over, you can mouse over. I did sneak peek. They said this should take up to 15 minutes, maybe more, maybe less. Go at your own pace. You can go from, it looks like a 0 to a 10. Try to use the full scale range. I might engage in a scandalous sex affair, even at the risk of discovery. I would never get involved in a scandalous sex affair. You don't plan on sleeping, to be honest? Oh boy, have fun. Hopefully you're feeling good enough. I'm sure you are. I know you wouldn't force yourself. Enjoy that energy drink. I have no drinks yet. I've got to get this quiz out of the way. I got to be sober for this. Imagine. I'm going to put myself towards this end of the scale. I might engage in a scandalous sex affair, even at the risk of discovery. Like, I don't think that's cheating in my head. I just think that's an affair, I guess. It's like, oh my god, they caught Gozen with so-and-so. Did you see Gozen? Macking with that celebrity? Sure. What number is this? The one? 2 or 3, I think. I'm not interpreting this as cheating. Maybe you guys do. I don't think it's cheating. I think we'll get to the cheating questions later. I think this is just me doing stuff in public. Oh, whoa. Or me getting caught with my pants down in public. Oh, whoa. But that's just me. Give myself a 3 on that one, I think. Let's see. This one says, having sex with one person for the rest of my life would be boring. Having sex with one person for the rest of my life sounds ideal. Well, I'm going to go here. Sorry, everybody. I mean, maybe I'm not sorry. We're a 0 on that one. Imagine. Even though I know Czar is just, she's not here, but she's probably thinking all those diseases. That's what we have. Testing and protection and other methods. I mean, I'm not just going out there. Maybe I should go a 1. I feel like maybe now that I said that, it's not like I'm just going to sleep with anybody. But I think a 1 is maybe, I think 0 is just like, it will literally do anything in my head. I'm going to go 1. Maybe a 2. We'll stay 1. This is a real quiz. This is actually by the Museum of Sex. And if you look at the very bottom here before we proceed, look at all these questions. Holy crap. And Princeton University. No cap. Actually, Princeton.edu. So this is actually like a real thing. This isn't just like one of those fly-by-night things. I guess they're going to take this data if you want. Give away your stuff. Analytical data. Outing myself on stream. I can become deeply moved by an extraordinary artistic creation. Art is not that interesting to me. Moved by art. Doesn't have to be erotic art, right? I'm not a big... Like, I appreciate art, but I'm not like a huge, like... What's the word? Art aficionado? Is that the right word? I'd say yes, Boom. It actually is. But would I be moved by that? It's interesting. I'm not an artist myself, but I do appreciate good art. I definitely do. I do. Like from the community here. But can I be moved by it? I don't know. Something, yes. Well, okay. You said that, Boom. I'm a 4, I guess. Maybe a 3. I'm going to go 4. Next. I love hearing intimate details of my friends' sex lives. Imagine. That's why we have Fridays. I don't want to hear the details of my friends' sex lives. You know, it depends on the friend. I don't have many friends, but I don't mind. Hell, you guys heard me talk drunkenly on stream. It really depends, I guess. You don't want to hear this shit all the time. It's like, dude, I'm trying to have a meal here. I'm trying to talk to my date. Imagine. 3. Go 3. You're interested in the answer to this? Well, I feel like I should be ashamed of myself. You downed that monster in 2 minutes. My goodness. Was it another mocha one or coffee one? Next, yeah, I'm going to go 3 on this. I don't mind hearing intimate details if you want to talk. I think most people don't want to share that stuff, to be honest, but I don't mind it. It was nice. Next question. I like collecting certain kinds of objects. I don't like collecting things. Well, you guys know me, so on this one, I am not much of a collector outside of movie ticket stubs, so I'm going to go 9, I'd say. I'm really not a collector. I think 9. Got a full 12-pack. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Light Gazer, thank you for the 101 biddies, I think. Yeah, 101. Thank you so much. Oh, Light Gazer. How did I forget?
101.
I know, I'm very boring. I'm sorry. I'll try to speed it up and get drunker sooner. I'll try to get to the sex quiz. Any sleepers? Edge. I'm not going to bed yet, though. Not yet. Rapid fire. Where's Dark Mode on this? My browser. Something is tingling while we do. Might be the Spidey sense. Biggies. Any rat jammers? That's right, where's the Milkman, too? Friday. Oh, you don't have to be sorry at all. I'm used to this. I appreciate the bits. I have my TTS text-to-speech for anything 100 bits or $1 or higher. It's fair game. If it really bothered me, I would change my spam settings, but I don't mind. Maybe someday, if I ever got that big and it was just a total spam-orama. True. The Jabaters. All those channel points, though. Let's see. Oh, and Light Gazer, I'm going to play this too when that song finishes. Because it was done off stream, just to give you proper credit. The credit is due. Least I can do. Any Jabaters? Any dancers? Let's Bot getting involved, as is tradition. I ended up getting margarita mix and tequila and more tequila. I don't have a drink right now, but I'm loaded up on. I'm ready for margaritas tonight, tomorrow, whenever. I may have a little bit of both. Where is it? Here, this should work.
Gracias, señor.
Don't get cheap on me, Dodson.
Scorpion Elf, hello. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That was Hammond's mistake.
This was Light Gazer earlier off stream. Light Gazer, thank you for the $20. Thank you for the $20 tip. You were way too kind. I appreciate it. I just want to play this now because we were not live. The stuff does come through and we can replay it back. So 3 beers and 4 bottles of liquor. Oh, you're perfect then. Welcome, Scorpion Elf. How you doing? Thank you for the compliment. Any piggies in the chat? Yeah, I've got plenty of everything still, Mr. Boom, between the liquors, the beers, the sake. Copy of Shrek on 4K. Next question. Next sextype.me question. Sexual content of any sort is inappropriate for school children. Age-appropriate sexual content is important to a child's sex education. It doesn't say age, really. It just says child. Like, I don't know, when do we... Is anybody below 18 a child? I'd say, yes, at least in the United States. I'm doing great, Scorpion. Thank you. I'm just starting here, just chilling right now. Probably be gaming here sooner than later, I hope. But yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you. It's Friday night. I don't work on the weekends, so I'm thrilled. Liquor, hardly know her, Mr. Boom.
What's going on?
And Scorpion, thank you very much for the follow.
It's Mega Maid. She's gone from suck to blow.
I will be getting out of this Spider-Man suit. The Spider-Man suit is comfy, but I will not be able to game in this thing for extended periods, nor go to the bathroom, nor drink, nor comfortably drink, but it's a great little suit. Next, sexual content of any is inappropriate for school children. Age-appropriate sexual content. I'm going to go with, yeah, sex ed is important. Proper sex ed. Age-appropriate sexual content is important for a child's sexual education. Sex education. Sure. It says age-appropriate. I don't know. I feel like 10 then. I don't know what age-appropriate is, but... You got to get rid of the New Year's Eve sake? You didn't refrigerate it. Oops. Do you have to? I mean, I don't really know. On the shelf, it's not refrigerated, but I did refrigerate mine, so I don't really know. Even another bottle. Next question. Again, if anybody wants to take this quiz as well, ! Quiz is the command in chat, and this will come up. It's not my quiz. This is a project by the Museum of Sex and Princeton University. Just for the lulz. Do they really boom? Okay, I did put it in the fridge then, so I guess I'm glad I did. I don't feel comfortable making myself the center of attention. Imagine, says the guy with the long beard wearing a freaking Spider-Man outfit. Or I love being at the center of attention. I do. I guess that maybe makes me narcissistic, which I'm sure I am. I have a lot of narcissistic properties, hence why I'm streaming, clearly. But I have nothing else going for me. I'll go with a 6 or a 7. I don't always want to be the center of attention, real talk. Cool. I like to blend in. I like to learn my surroundings, learn your audience, IRL. A little bit of sexual repression makes the world a better place. Societal repression of consensual sex in any form is unacceptable. Well, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going for a 10 on this one. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. I would be comfortable wearing restraints during sex. I would not be comfortable wearing restraints during sex. Yeah, I'm not usually... Sorry, I'm not much of a... I'm not a bottom. I'm not a slave. In the bedroom. EDSM, where's the sound? I mean... BDSM. Gotta be somebody you really trust, but still, I'm not a fan. It doesn't do anything for me. So, I'm gonna go with a 9. Maybe a 10. What is sex? Someone explain. I'm not one to I don't mind doing restraining, wink. But, yeah. Goes type is easy. Looking at a fetish outfit, I wonder what it'd feel like on me. Come on. I have no interest in wearing a fetish outfit. Well, maybe you have a Spidey fetish. Sure. We'll go for an 8, a 7. I mean, I don't like having my mouth or my senses deprived. I'm not big into sensory deprivation myself. But, that said, you know me, I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of dressing up or dressing down. That's why we have robe redemptions, kilt redemptions. I mean, you don't have to think about... You can think outside the box. It doesn't have to be traditional leather gear here. It can be, I'm sure. That's probably where most people's minds go. But mine goes elsewhere. Goes and Stave is labeled as willing victim. Drunk counts as willing. Oh, boy. You can go to jail for that. Consensual, I hope. I'm looking around. Next, we're still only on page 1 here. 0% of this quiz done. We'll be game, and I'll still be doing this quiz. Sex in a virtual world would be alluring. Sex in a virtual world has no appeal to me. Honestly, I enjoy those games and everything, but what is this like? What does alluring mean? I don't even understand. Like, the sex games, like video games are funny and fun, but I don't understand really the question. The alluring has no appeal. 5, I guess? I don't know. I'm somewhere, I guess, in the middle. I usually don't go out of my way to buy these types of games. They're usually gifted to me. Wink. I usually accept said gifts. That said, I don't judge. Wish a lot of anime was real. I guess maybe I'm not interpreting the question. Mousing over, this doesn't say anything. I guess I'll go with a 6 or... I'll go 7. I'll say sex in a virtual world has... Or no, sorry, the other way. We'll go like a 3? Yeah, 3. Would be alluring, I guess. Sex in a virtual world. I mean, I prefer the real thing, but did someone say restraints? Rewinding the questions. I'm continually searching for novel genres of pornography. I stick to the same genres of pornography or fantasy. You know, I don't know. I tend to stick, but I think I'll go 4 or 3. You know. All right, Hero Mation, sounds good. I will be here. It's Friday night. That's the plan anyways. I will be here. Maybe a few sheets to the wind. Or out of here. I mean, it's freaking pornography. We're not talking about going to a restaurant and trying something new. It's not like it's like hard to go, okay, that didn't work for me. This does nothing for me. So it's one thing going out to a restaurant. Jackson is an Aura sub. Oh my goodness. Hero out of here. Didn't know that. Jackson's got the bald man emote. Or caca. I am fascinated by social structures in other species. I have no interest in animal behavior. What the hell does that mean? Social structures. Yep, I don't know. I'm gonna go 10. I don't really have an interest. I don't think... Animal behavior. It doesn't say human, so I'm gonna go 10. And I'm probably thinking about that question all wrong. I get excited about trying a new sex toy. Sex toys are not appealing to me. Yeah, I like trying new things, I guess. Depends. Sure. Not that I have many. And for like dudes don't have as many options. But I'm probably wrong. I know we have options, but cleanup and everything. Jackson's getting white girl wasted. Poggers. Get your chest before beating your meat, I assume. You beat your chest like Tarzan. I get excited. Sure, we'll go 3. People think I am attractive. Well, people do not think I'm particularly attractive. Well, sure. Yep, the truth hurts, but I'll be honest. I'm going to go with an 8, maybe a 9, maybe a 10. I'm definitely not down here. Then, you know, I'm living in a dream world like Neo. Like the one. Not sponsored, by the way. I'm going to go 8. I think that's fair. Before everybody says 10. I definitely know I'm not attractive. I mean, I am, but I think it's a niche market, which I'm not opposed to. I think that's a good thing. That's probably like who I like to attract. Wrong. People think you are cute, Guozen. You don't think you are. We do. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Like, haha, loser. We were lying the whole time. First, slide that back to the left right now. Your eyes hurt from light mode. Yeah, me too. Imagine me not running dark mode, so I'm a moron. I'm running it at work, though. You don't run it at home because I usually don't browse the web at home. Where's dark mode? We're in Chrome right now. Does anybody know how to turn on in Chrome? Actually, I don't want to screw up the quiz either. Rip. That's my fault. My apologies. I'm surprised. I really do run dark mode when I can. Apparently not in this instance. No, this is what people think of you, not what you think of yourself. Oh, okay. People think I am attractive. People do not think I'm particularly attractive. I still don't think they think I'm attractive. Alt F4 activates it. Sure, go ahead. I have the right attire for any occasion. Definitely not. Generally, I don't ponder over what clothes to wear. Yeah, that's definitely me. I'm a stereotypical male. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm just gonna put on what's on, and then my partner, if I have a partner or whatever, my female mate will look at me and give me the look and go, "Really? You're wearing that?" I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, what's wrong with it?" I mean, if I'm going like to a funeral or a wake or a wedding, I'm gonna like obviously wear the proper attire. But outside of like events like that, I'm gonna go with an 8. As you don't give a shit. Sorry to say, ladies and men, not that I'm looking to date a man. Sorry, gentlemen, but I don't ponder what to wear. Sausage bedge. Oh, thank you, Witchy. Everyone here can see and says you are. Thank you, Lightgazer. Come here, Boom. I'll show you dark mode. Oh, my. I'm proud of the town wearing the exact outfit. Oh, my. I am the life of the party. Definitely not unless I'm really drunk. And even then, everybody else has got to be drunk around me. Change it, people, right? I am not a party person. Sure, we don't drink on this stream. We're a very wholesome Christian stream here. We don't talk about sex at all. Nothing is wrong. It's only when I get drunk, take my clothes off and crotch bang. Crotch dance, I mean. Hippo Riot? What are we sliding that to? What number would you say? I still don't think it's a 0. I will slide it though if you guys want. That one that says people think I'm attractive. That would be 0, and then people do not think I'm particularly attractive, which would be 10. It goes from 0 to 10. 3? There we go. Okay, I'll put it on a 3 if that's fair. If you guys think that's fair. Meeting someone on the internet is explicitly for cybersex is thrilling. I can't imagine having cybersex with a stranger from the internet. Honestly, this has never really crossed my mind or has like been anything I've really considered. Like with a stranger, it's really, despite my first thing about having sex with multiple partners, this like it's not really for me, to be honest. It's for you guys, great. I don't really have any interest in doing so. I'd rather be talking dirty to somebody I've met face to face or have been with. That's just me though. Maybe. Having sex with the lights on is such a turn on. Having sex with the lights on is a real turn off. It doesn't matter to me. I'm very confident and comfortable, and if we're gonna have sexy time, it doesn't have to be serious time. At least in my book, it'd be funny time, fun time with jokes and other nonsense. I mean, I'm not afraid to make it romantic. If it wants to be, my partner wants it to be romantic, we'll make it romantic. However, I'm a goofball. I'm self-deprecating. We'll keep it at 5. Lights on, lights off. It doesn't matter as long as we have a good time. 0 then. Thank you. We're going to 0. See, I wouldn't call it a turn on, but it's like I don't give a shit. As if you really mind, I definitely don't mind. I feel like I'm ashamed of myself. I mean, and some people obviously probably want it off for certain reasons. That's fine, but I think if you're with somebody long enough, you're gonna feel comfortable with one another, seeing your nude bodies or whatever. Not just hiding behind a sheet like Czar. The idea of being seen having sex is thrilling. The idea of being seen having sex is unappealing. Well, sorry, everybody. And you perform under pressure. I'm going to go with a 0 on that. Sometimes you like to see them titties flying. Oh, my. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I said, I don't mind either way. It could be dark. I could use my hands. 0, 0. I mean, I'll go with a 1 maybe. I don't know. Maybe not all the time. I'll go with the 1 on this, but yeah, I don't have much to show, but I don't care. You guys know that. I have some shame or humility, but not much when you get older. You become my age. Next, page 1. This thing doesn't crash. Is there a dark mode though? Any dark modes? How do you do it in Chrome? I actually use Firefox, but I use Chrome for the stream. Do we know how to do this? Appearance. Or our retinas burn out. They're just like a default dark mode or whatever. Just black. How's this? Color themes by Chrome. Add to Chrome. Checking. Oh, it didn't change. Only changed the top, which is fine, but why would you develop a web page without having a dark mode in the background? How many more pages? I think 3 more, boom, or 2 more after this. Wait, there's more? Let's better speed my ass up. Speed run. 26% done. Watching pornographic movies with my partner is very exciting. Watching pornographic movies with my partner is unacceptable. I'm not a big porn watcher. I mean, well, you know. How right? You mean I'm not gonna go pop in the latest Blu-ray? Start settings. Thank you, boom. Yeah, honestly, like I IT guy here, but I usually don't. I know how to do it in Firefox. I thought settings, personalization. Default Windows, default app mode. Oh, thank you. It didn't change Chrome. Now open Chrome to experience dark mode. Oh, do I have to close out though? Yeah, I don't want to like lose everything either. I probably have to restart, don't I? Rippy dimes. Too much of a gamble. At this point, for next time. I don't know if I'll lose everything. I don't trust it. It's my luck. Thank you, though. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew these settings were there, but like I said, I rarely browse the web on my computer, to be honest. It's usually at work or on my phone. The idea of a threesome is a big turn-on. I have no interest or curiosity about doing a threesome. Honestly, I don't think I do. I think 3 is a crowd. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be opposed to it, so maybe an 8 or a 9. I don't know. I just feel like someone's going to be left out. I guess I'm an emotional guy sometimes, you know what I mean? And I don't like the thought of somebody feeling left out or being sedge. 3 big dudes. What about threesomes? I'm looking at this from all perspectives, by the way. I guess if you're just doing to do the deed, to have the sex, then you don't care about somebody's feelings. However, there's still somebody that's probably like doing nothing or just disappointed. Maybe I'm wrong. Not everybody, I guess. I don't know. I feel like you need more. I'm not saying we need a full-blown orgy. Jason Jackson just got sad. Show my. Well, I just want somebody being disappointed. I don't know. And I think there's gonna be disappointment. Gotta talk it out. It's not something. I mean, I don't get excited thinking about it. I'm not opposed to the idea. I guess I don't know. Maybe a 5 then. 6. We'll go 6. I have no interest or curiosity. It's not like a high thing. It's not on my bucket list. My sex bucket list. Thank you, Scorpion Elf, again for the follow. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate the compliments. Hope you have a great weekend. Thank you. Thank you. See, I know I can't keep up, so a threesome works out well because you'll be bad at it. Oh boy. The idea of sexual spanking is a big turn on. The idea of sexual spanking is a big turn off. It doesn't say if you're receiving or giving, so
I don't know what this is, but it's kind of hot.
I'm not opposed to spank. I don't really care to get spanked, but you know. This is big turn. It's not like a huge turn on. I guess we'll go 3 or 4. 3 or 4. 3? 4? 3. Doesn't really matter. None of this matters at the end. I'm trying to be honest, though. Spanking, now we're talking. Problem is, you're a virgin, so what could you even know you like? I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you still ever watch anything adult or pornographic, maybe you have a rough idea. Maybe. What do I know, though? Or just whatever crosses our minds. Performing oral sex on my partner is very stimulating. Performing oral sex on my partner is or would be a chore. It's very stimulating. I'm going to be honest and be, yeah, it's actually very stimulating to me. As has been on my partners. Imagine. At least from what I've seen. That was the trick for me. Hold up, Mr. Boom. Wait a minute. I'll go with the 1, I guess. Maybe a 0. It's only a chore if I'm tired. Oh my. The soonest I could have sex with someone is when we're engaged. I could have sex with someone as soon as they're at our first meeting. Well, sorry, Czar. She would not approve of that one. Sheriff would not approve of my behavior. I'm not getting any younger here. You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't, honestly, at the first meeting, so maybe I should go 9. Like, I wouldn't force myself upon somebody. However, if they're giving me the sex eyes and really, really hinting strongly, I'd be a little sus for many reasons. But, Discord only, please, oh my. But, you know what I mean? You know when you're hitting it off. You know when things are going well. Masturbating with my partner is a big turn on. Masturbating with my partner is not something I would ever do. That's really nothing for me. It's like, that's something that doesn't really do anything for me. I have no interest for partners. I'd rather be actually getting intimate and physical. But again, I'm not here to judge you guys. If you like that, be my guest. But yeah, it does not really, I mean, I would do it, but it's like, where would I fit on that? 7? Obviously a safe way of not having sex, but it's like, for me, maybe just an old guy way of thinking here. Seducing someone who's in a serious relationship is a big turn on. Wait, seducing someone who's in a serious relationship is a big turn on. Grammar. I would never get sexually involved with someone in a relationship. It is kind of appealing to me, but I know it's obviously very bad. So, yeah. It's one thing to role play, I guess. You know what I mean? Or have like open relationships and polyamorous relationships and talk about that shit. So, if somebody's in a legit thing, it's pretty bad. It happens all the time. But yeah, cheating on each other. So that's definitely that would definitely leave feelings hurt and emotions broken, more so than that threesome, a consensual threesome. I'll say that. So if I can't do a threesome, I can't do that. Had a married woman telling you a decade ago she was cute, but it didn't end badly. Her husband, you didn't know she was married, came and gave you a black eye. Oh my goodness, really? Yeah, it's one of those things that you're not at fault either. Yep. Sorry, it did end badly. If you had no idea. If you're together, then maybe a hand job, but when I masturbate my partner, like a hand job, yeah, I love hand jobs and stuff. Oh my, I like receiving, I should say. But the way I was reading it, I just said masturbating with my partner. Maybe that's the way I'm reading it wrong. Like I was thinking, like we're just doing our own thing. Is my interpretation. We're not actually physically touching each other with anything.
Oh my.
That's my thought process. I will have sex with someone only after we form a romantic bond. Nope. I could have a sex with someone even after we don't share a romantic bond. Yeah, sure. Bloop. I mean, maybe a 9. Well, it doesn't have to be romantic. Nah, screw that. You know what I mean? I believe in friends with benefits. I will be honest. I believe it. Oh, you get it? You're cold. Uh-oh. You should wear this spandex suit. If I learned my partner was cheating, I would totally explode. Which way? Where's our sound?
Is going to explode.
If I learned my partner was cheating, I would keep my cool. Again, I assume this is discuss stuff. This is legit. You just assume you're in a solo one-on-one relationship. So, I wouldn't explode. I'm a pretty calm guy. I would not be happy. I don't know what they mean by explode again. Do they mean anger? Do they mean I guess they mean emotionally in general. So whether it be tears, throwing shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think I'd be a 3 or a 4. I would not be happy. But I think a 4 maybe. I definitely am not. It's hard to say again. It hasn't happened. If it happens to you IRL, then you know. Putting on a show for him. Oh my, horny. Mutual masturbation. With my life partner, I will be totally open about my sexual past. There are things about my sexual past I won't tell my life partner. Nah, you better be honest. That was one of my things. We had that drunken conversation weeks ago. Bar was there. The people were there. I said honesty, I think, is a very important part to any relationship, sexual or not, or even friendships. You have to tell everything, but somebody you're having sex with, I feel like if they ask, you should be honest. You'd be the one who kept your cool if they cheated, but I would get horribly disappointed. Trust now becomes a thing. Gotcha. Yeah, true. I believe true love is absolutely real. I believe true love is a neurochemical delusion. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go to the extreme on 10. That's just me. Maybe I'm very cynical. I don't like what other people... I don't like other people telling me what to do. When appropriate, I'm good at taking advice. Oh, boy. Oh, where's Lance's sound? Here we go. Where's this one? Not this one.
I can do whatever the hell I want. I can do whatever the hell I want.
Anybody taking orders in chat? I think I'm right in the middle on this one, to be honest. I like doing my own thing. I don't see myself as a leader, but I also don't see myself as a follower, if that makes sense. So I think I'm like pretty split in the middle. I mean, I obviously have to do what I'm told at work or whatever. I don't have to. I could get fired, but IRL, I'm thinking. I'm glad we can't see your lower half right now. Oh my. I would rather build consensus than impose my will on others. I don't mind telling others what to do. So, are you dominating in the bedroom? I'm middle ground again. Go either way, but I'm not like big into telling people what to do, but at the same time, I would rather build consensus than impose my will on others. Maybe I'm more that way. Be more of a 4. When making an important decision, I am guided by my heart. When making an important decision, I am guided by logic. I am definitely more logic-based. Definitely 8 or 9. You know, Mr. Boom, I happen to be something of a scientist myself. It's funny how that works like Gazer. I mean, I feel like it's like, I don't know what the right word is, but yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Sure, some people would judge us upon that. There's a greater purpose in the universe that we can understand. I don't believe in the supernatural. It says supernatural, so this could be like anything, not just ghosts, I guess extraterrestrial, gods, spirits. I'm not gonna go for the extreme, but I'm gonna go with maybe a 2 or a 3 on this. Go 2, I think. Not religious, but I still think there's stuff out there. Stuff we can't comprehend. I find unpredictable situations very exciting. I find unpredictable situations anxiety producing. You know what I mean? A broken down car is not that exciting, but I think I'm still going to go with a 4 on this one. Sometimes I feel like I do better under pressure, if that makes sense. I don't feel like I'm the coolest cat in the land, but I tend to make decisions very slowly. I jump into things without considering consequences. I definitely make decisions. It's something like serious. I'm going to say 3. You don't think like that, Waluigi? After a long day of hard work, I prefer to unwind with friends. After a long day of hard work, I prefer to cool down by myself. I think I'm more of a do my own self thing. Oh my. But I don't mind if they're good friends. I don't mind hanging out with friends too. But now that I'm older, I'd probably go with the 7. Cool down by myself. And if anybody wants to take this quiz, just do !quiz in the chat, and you too can do it. Your device. I am easily startled. I am not easily startled. I leave it up to you guys on the stream for the jump scares. I feel like I'm not easily startled. However, I do get startled, as you have seen with the loud noise jump scares. So I'm gonna go with 7. I am not easily startled. Because I feel like a lot of people get scared easily by loud noises, unexpected loud noises. Outside of that, it's like kind of rare for me to get startled, I'd say. You don't share well, Witchy? I'm gonna go 8. I often get pulled into internet rabbit holes and lose track of time. During the workday, I'm usually efficient and productive. Oh, man. I'm definitely a procrastinator, so I'm gonna go with a 2 to a 3 on this one, I think. I don't know if I lose track of time, but I'll go with 3, I guess. During the workday, I'm usually efficient and productive. I'm going to go with 3. That I get pulled into the internet rabbit holes. Sorry, this is taking so long. I lose my temper very often. I never lose my temper. I'm definitely, I think, pretty calm. What you see in the video games and on the stream is usually for the show. Usually. IRL, it's usually just bad drivers that make me mad. Madge. Temper-wise, I'm going to go 8. I never lose my temper. I get flustered if my daily routine is disturbed. I adapt easily to new situations. The adapters. I wouldn't say I get flustered, so I'm going to go like a 7. Adapt easily. I often worry about things that turn out to be unimportant. I don't worry a lot. I definitely am not much of a worrier. 8. I often get sidetracked from what I need to accomplish. I have no problem staying focused on what I need to accomplish. If I'm focused, I'm focused usually, just by me being a procrastinator. Like if I'm in the midst of something, if I'm grinding away or getting something done, I'm definitely gonna stick to it and not like back off. I hate leaving something half-assed if I know I can finish it if there's a end in sight. Namely when it comes to the stream stuff. Like I haven't done the sounds in a while. I keep procrastinating on those, but once I get started on the sounds, it's like I know I want to get through them all for new sounds and stuff. That's why I haven't done it, because there's so many. Grinding away, literally. Oh my. I need things to be arranged in a particular order. Having my stuff in disarray doesn't bother me. I'm gonna have to be honest with you guys. I like how my stuff arranged. You know, I may not dust very often to Czar's liking, but my shit is organized. Like I know if you came into my room right now and probably moved something ever so slightly askew, I would probably notice it, to be honest. Like with something like that sitting just around me right now and you moved it, you came in here right now and just touched something and made it. Maybe something super subtle. Like it'd have to be a little more than super subtle, but I would probably notice it, to be honest, because that's how like OCD or anal retentive I am with my stuff. Like that. Okay, who was in here? Who touched it? Who didn't put my thing away? Who didn't put the controller away where I left it? Who didn't wrap the wire the right way? Now goes, and I want you to retake this quiz in a couple hours when you're drunk and see the answers change. You're right. With dark mode too. I definitely like needing my things. I'm gonna go 2. Avoid throwing things away because I might need them later. I have no problem throwing things away. Yep, into the garbage can they go. Unlike some people in my life. I'm not gonna name names, but yep, get that shit out of my path. Throw it in the garbage. Move on. It's in the past. Orgasm is essential for sex to be good. Orgasm is not essential for sex to be good. Ooh. I think we're lying if we don't enjoy a good orgasm. I don't think it maybe. Boy. Oh boy. I mean, there's been plenty of times where there's been no gasm and I've had sex. And it's been fun. It's been fine. Is it as good or enjoyable? I'm gonna say no. But essential. Essential is a strong word. I'm gonna go with a 3, I guess. I care more about my partner's pleasure than my own. My own sexual pleasure comes before a partner's pleasure. Well, we got the Austin Powers sound. What perfect timing. The alert for that one. I'll go with a 3 on this one. I'll lean towards my partner. So I do feel that way more often than not. Again, I'm not doing much these days, but people should behave by established standards of proper conduct. Sure. I prefer to swim against the current cultural norms. Yeah, sure. There we go. Even if I don't show it on stream, it's in my head, to be honest. I'm definitely a 9. I'll go 9, I guess. 10's pretty strong, but I think consistent routines keep life orderly and relaxing. Life is most interesting when the scenery is constantly changing. People hate change, but I honestly don't mind change. It depends. I hate packing. I hate moving. I hate packing a bag, but I do like seeing things, different things. Misbehaving is still behaving. It's true. You're right. It is behaving. I'll go with a 7. I panic easily. I remain calm under pressure. I'm definitely a pretty calm guy, from what I've been told. Not the calmest person. As I get older, I definitely feel like I show more emotion than ever in my life. But I think I'm an 8 or 9. I'm a person who sweats the little things. To be completely honest with you guys, you're not supposed to sweat the little things or small things, and I'm that kind of guy. It's the big stuff that usually doesn't bother me, which is weird. If that makes any sense. I'm a weirdo like that. Like the opposite of probably most people in that regard. In general, I see issues as shades of gray. In general, I see issues as black or white. I don't know how to even interpret that, so I'm going to keep it in the middle. Issues as black or white. Or shades of gray. So, I don't really know. Like I said, I'm kind of confused by that one. Issues. How do you see issues? I believe everyone has one soulmate in their life. The idea of one soulmate is a total fiction. I'm going to go with a 10. I'm not a believer in that, but that's just me. You more black and white? I'm kind of confused, yeah, still about the issues one. I'm not sure I would see an issue. Maybe more black and white? I really thought about it. It is very important to respect traditions. Traditions are not useful for deciding what is right or wrong. You know, I'm not a big traditionalist myself, but I'm certainly not one to mock somebody else's traditions or like try to like change somebody unless they wanted to like change their traditions or something. So yeah, respecting traditions, I think that's important. I'll go with a 1. Solid 5 for traditions, because meh. Again, these things don't even... I know we're on the sex quiz, sex test, but some of these things, since they don't mention sex or sexual activity or anything the like, I just think of these as like general to me. Maybe I shouldn't be. I can imagine having a sexual affair behind my partner's back. I would never have a sexual affair behind my partner's back. Again, I assume that this is, it's like the cheating thing is like non-consent, so it's a legit, just like complete shock to the other person. Gasps in Spanish. Sex is just about the intercourse or orgasm. Sex is about way more than intercourse or orgasm. It is. Is it more than that, though? I think it's a little more than that. It's a way to have fun, to interact, to engage more, to get to know somebody, get to know a little bit more. Using a hookup app to find a partner explicitly for sex is a turn on. I can't imagine using a hookup app. I'm a big tech guy. I don't know how to turn on dark mode in Chrome. But I've honestly, like, I may have downloaded, like, what is it, Tinder or whatever, but I never really, like, used the thing. Don't know. So I'm going to go with the 10. Or 9, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really interested in hookups again. I don't know. It's weird. It's like contradictory to my first questions about do you believe in one partner and all that stuff, but I don't know. I guess I'm old-fashioned still in some regards in that, despite me being a big internet guy, internet geek, is that I still like doing things the old-fashioned way. Or plays the things, stroking their back afterwards and having sandwiches. Oh, I love, yeah, you're right. I can't beat those sandwiches. Before starting a new project, I need to have all the details. I focus on the big picture and leave the details to others. I do like the details. I definitely love details. If Zara's here, she probably could attest with all the times I annoy her. I don't do sex goth. Hello, goth. I'm a big detailed guy. You guys, if you guys ever see me, if I ever send you guys messages in private or in DMs or whatever, man, sometimes I write small novels. Sometimes I don't. I could be small answers, but when there's something I'm passionate about, you guys can see how much I can write, or even on Discord in general. I just ramble on and on. Something I'm really, really strong in believing. I will go on for days. Sexually, not so much. Details mean big titties and especially a little. What's on my? Am I touching myself here? Oh, it's my spider, my spooter. In general, I'm skeptical of novel claims until they are validated. In general, I trust the factual basis of what people tell me. Hails to the no. Hails to the no. I'm a believer. I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, I'll listen to people, but I'm a believer and question everything. That said, I'm also not a big conspiracy theorist. And just because I didn't witness something firsthand, or didn't see it, or smell, or taste, or feel like a part of history, I'm also not that. So I guess I'll go with the 1 maybe. But I feel like just because somebody tells me something, it's like, oh yeah, this is fact. Okay. I didn't do my research. Saying vote for this person. Oh, I didn't do any research. Okay, I'll just vote for this person. Perks are fun. I experience my emotions intensely. I seldom get emotional. I am an emotional guy, so I'm gonna go, especially after last week during New Year's Eve. I was all sad on stream, but the good kind of sad. I was very emotional. Very, very drunk. That was the alcohol talking. I'll go with 2, I think, on that. I'm not afraid to show emotion. Like some people. As our kinks, oh my. YouTuber with no face cam says, there, girl. Fine, whatever. It's on mail. You question things. I think we're on the last page finally. I'm sorry, this is taking definitely longer than 15 minutes. My family and my friends would say I'm unconventional. My family and friends say I'm a normal kind of person. Well, we got some bad news. Got some hard truths again. Look at me, for God's sakes. This is by choice, but maybe I'd probably say a 1. I'm not the most unconventional. Maybe a 2. I could obviously be more extreme and more weird. You're Spider-Man. You're Spider-Man with the beard, for God's sakes. Bearded Spider-Man in the universe. I'm easily frustrated by people who waste my time. Generally, I'm very patient with people. Oh, boy. I think you guys know me. I think I fall on this side of the spectrum. I'm going to say no more on that one. I'm going to go with an 8. It says with people. It doesn't say with drivers. People are drivers, but I'm very motivated to meet my partner's sexual needs. I don't think about my partner's sexual needs. That's toxic. A little toxic, unless you're just, I don't know. But if that's fine, if that's you. Might be calling you toxic, but you do you. Yes, you are. That's all I'll say. Same here. Say no more. Very motivated to meet my partner's sexual needs. Sure. Why should they be sad or miserable if you're having all the fun? Being in love is necessary for great sex. Being in love is not necessary for great sex. Well, being in love is not necessary for great sex. Again, I believe in friends with benefits and stuff. Not everybody does, but I believe in love. Being in love is necessary for great sex. I am very direct about voicing my desires during sex. I don't typically voice my desires during sex. Oh my god. You know, I'm a quiet guy. However, I'm just gonna go this way. I'm more of a talker. I'm a gosh dang comedian here. Yeah, trust is important. I think there was a trust question earlier. That one was important. I think I put this is just about being in love. Integral. I do things on the spur of the moment. I enjoy planning everything way ahead of time. Oh man, I'm definitely more of a spur of the moment. I definitely am. However, that becomes problematic when you're trying to go out with your partner. Oh, what do you want to do for dinner? I don't know. What do you want to do for dinner? I don't know. What do you want to do? And then it's just a cluster. How about we go here? No, I don't want to go there. Oh, okay. Well, how about here? No, you said I choose. You know? Sorry. I'm not even drunk yet. I haven't even started gaming. Holy shit. The longest quiz ever. I wasn't getting fired up. I don't think I've ever shown so much emotion sober on stream. Or you might end up getting in an accident or court. That's true. If I perform oral sex on a partner, I don't need to receive it. If I perform oral sex on a partner, I expect to receive it. Any snowballers? Hold up. Forget dinner. What's for dessert? I don't need to receive it. I don't know. I like a happy ending, but it's like I don't have to have a 1-for-1 trade-off here. Don't get me wrong. When given a choice, I prefer to work on a team. Tag teamers. When given a choice, I prefer to work by myself. Yeah. I don't mind working with one other person or collaborating, but once it becomes more than one, it's funny again. That's maybe that's why I just felt like weird about the 3-way question. I'm usually a solo dolo kind of guy, or 1-and-1, or multiple teams. But I go with the Nate. Creme pie. Watch this whole thing crash after we're done. I immediately feel sad when hearing of a tragic event. I am seldom bothered by the suffering of strangers. I feel like an asshole for saying this, but don't get me wrong. Like I think, yeah, I feel like maybe I'm wrong. I certainly feel bad for others, but it's different when you know somebody directly, whether you met that person directly, you talk to them through the internet or whatever. I don't know. I feel like an asshole for saying that at the same time, but it's like I feel like we're lying to ourselves if we don't say that. But I'm sure everybody's different. That's why we have these questions. It does say I immediately feel sad when hearing a tragic event. Like, I don't burst into tears or anything like that. I mean, I probably, and I don't know if I'd say sad as much as anger, maybe. That's an emotion still, so I don't know. I'll incorporate, like, anger here, too, so I'll go with a 3. They definitely don't say, like, oh, I don't give a shit about these people. I'm not that rude either at the same time. I feel like an asshole saying it that way. Because like when you know and you talk to somebody in real life and they say, hey, so and so is sick, or somebody in my life has passed away, even if you haven't met that person, you still feel bad for them. Don't get me wrong, like you always get my condolences and thoughts and everything. It's true. I don't want anybody that you know directly to be sad or upset. Having a conversation with my partner about sex is very easy. Having a conversation with my partner about sex is uncomfortable. How dare you? How dare you? 0. Easy talk. Hell, I talk here to the chat and random people sometimes on Fridays. Easy. I do whatever I can to avoid personal confrontation. I am energized by competitive conversations. I am definitely not somebody to play devil's advocate or somebody that's there to stir the pot. So I am on the sidelines there, just watching all this go down and enjoying my beverage. I'll talk your tits off, says Clickson. Sex should not be taboo in general. Yeah, I definitely am not. Like, if I have to confront somebody, I will. Obviously, if it directly affects me or my partner or whatever, but if it's just like friends or whatever, it's like I usually just let them sort it out. Keep my hands clean. Taboo is taboo. I get started quickly on a newly assigned task. I wait until the last moment. Well, I hate to be honest, but I am a procrastinator and a masturbator sometimes, but not during the project. Unless the project involves masturbation. That said, I definitely wait. I'm going to go with an 8, usually. Unless it's something that's very easy. And sometimes things are very easy in my head. They're like, how the hell did you do that so quick? And I think Zara, she's not here again, but she can relate to like just getting shit done. Then you can maybe make your coworkers smudge when they're like, you son of a bitch. You did this thing so quick, you're making the rest of us look bad. So it's like one of those gray areas. I am a frugal person. I don't obsess over spending money. I don't obsess over spending money, but I'm cautious with my money. Would that just be a 5? Like, I save my money, but I realize we have one life to live, but I've been taught to save at the same time. I'm not somebody who's got hey, here's your whole paycheck. Or even growing up, I've never been that way. It's like, I'm just going to blow through it all right now. Unlike some people in my life that were like that, which is fine, especially when you're younger. Save that money. You never know. But have fun. Still have fun in your life. Just balance your budget. In group situations, I am usually the one who takes the lead. In group situations, I am content to let someone else be in charge. Yeah, I'm definitely not usually want to take the lead, and I usually don't. Again, I'm just like neutral. I like to do stuff by myself. Beat to my own drum. Slam caffeine drinks to get started. I'm still waiting to have some fun. Poggers. I'm an early adopter of new technology. I have no desire to be in the first to buy a new gadget. Well, that's a lie. I'm definitely Mr. Early Adopter technology when I can. I mean, again, I'm not going to blow all my money on something brand new, but this has come to bite me in the ass, too. I would not recommend being this guy or girl or person, being an early adopter, but someone's got to do it. Someone's got to beta test. Someone's got to be in there. Test these things for everybody else to know when things are shit. So I'll give myself a 1. I find it easy to understand and manipulate numerical data. My strengths, I can't say strengths, are in fields that don't require number crunching. Depends. Go with the 5. I don't know. I think I'm like right in the middle. I was good in algebra, terrible in, not bad in calculus, terrible in geometry, terrible in physics. I don't know. I think it's a 5. Mr. Gozen's a 5. Almost done. Oh shit, personal questions. Hold up. Wait a minute. Finally. It's only been an hour and 11 minutes from a 15-minute test. Granted, the start of the stream was 20 minutes. My birth year is 1900, by the way. You guys never do that? Little known fact, how old I am here. I was born in Afghanistan. Sex assignment at birth. Gender identity. I am sexually attracted to women. So I'd be flirting with a lot of men. I don't know what that means. It means I'm a big tease and I shouldn't be. I'm a bad person for doing such things. How sexually active are you? How sexually active are you relative to your friends? Oh man, these days, whoop, on the bottom of that scale, rip. I don't know, well, it says relative to your friends. I feel like, I don't know, 1, I don't have many friends. 2, there's a pandemic going on. 3, are your friends married? I'm going to go with 5 maybe. It says relative to your friends. I feel like a lot of us are in the same boat because of the pandemic and shit. Who are you attracted to romantically? Romantically, sure. What is your current relationship status? 1 partner, unattached, casual. There you go, baby. Single and ready to mingle. Username, Ozen. I got type with a Spider-Man outfit on and gloves. Full suit. Data harvesting, oh my. My profile, should we give him my Twitch page? Come find us on twitch.tv. We'll blow up. Look at that sex guy. I wonder if Gozen's taken already. Should it be Gozen _? Now for the results. Oh, enter my email. Set up my account. No, thanks. Mask my screen. Mask my screen. I'm not making an account. I'm just looking to get my results. Ready to finger this. Just email my results. The one email I used said I was already registered. Hello? Somebody data mining me? I did go to the Museum of Sex one time. Am I on file? Can I get banned for this? Emails. Hello. New music. Oh, I'm in the wrong mailbox. Imagine. Need that link for science. Your results are in. Click here to see your sex results. Waited an hour for. Imagine. New tab. All right. Ooh.com. Big O. My sexual personality. Share it with friends, lovers, others. That's you guys. I'm sharing with you guys. Sharing my results. Hi, Gozen. Man attracted to women. Edit my profile. Attached versus independent. Atypical, typical, atypical. What does this all mean? This dimension describes how important intimacy is in your relationships. The typical person is balanced between desiring intimate connections and preferring their independence. I am more towards the purple, but kind of towards the middle. You're more independent than the typical person. You tend to be very cautious and take your time before revealing your feelings to others. Prefer to engage in sex that has clear emotional boundaries. I don't know about that, but that's what says I'm in the purple. Analytical versus emotional. This dimension describes your sexual disposition. Typical people are balanced between being analytical about sex and letting their sexual emotions run wild. Kind of in the middle. You're ruled by your emotional impulses and make decisions with your heart rather than your head. Romantic complications, I feel like doesn't agree. I thought we chose the opposite. Complications tend to fill you with a multitude of emotions, and thinking before you respond can be difficult. Chunk of wood got a booty. Explorer versus bonder. Dimension describes your preferred type of romantic bond. Typical people have a mixed desire for both individual bonding and sexual variety. You prefer to form strong romantic bonds with one person. You have a strong desire for intimacy. You like sex to be private and believe traditions exist for a reason. Again, I feel like this is not true to my earlier questions, but you saw the answers, so there it is. Social and sexual makeup. The dimension describes your particular combination of social and sexual and extroversion. Typical people are either socially and sexually extroverted or socially and sexually introverted. I'm like right in the middle between introverted and extroverted. Well, not right in the middle, but closer towards orange. You're socially introverted yet sexually extroverted. In public, you prefer to be in small groups to avoid attention, while at the same time prefer sexual variety and multiple partners. Does this give prawn after? Oh my. Physical versus mental. This dimension describes your preferred type of sexual stimulation. More towards the purple. You're more stimulated by mental imagery than the typical person. Talking about sex arouses you and find reading erotica appealing. Don't agree with that, I don't think. You appreciate foreplay and the anticipation of sex can be as much fun as the turn on as the act itself. See, I feel like this is like all the opposite. I'm looking at this right, correct? There's me. There's orange, middle, gray, and purple. And closer to purple. Tactile versus cerebral. This dimension describes whether you primarily encounter the world through your mind or body. People enjoy a balance between being cerebral and physical. From close towards purple, you're intellectually curious and enjoy learning new things. When it comes to sex, you prefer your favorite positions and acts over new and different ones. Imagine. Independently content versus devotedly erotic. This dimension describes how you prefer to connect with your sexual partners. Typical people are balanced between being sexually independent and satisfied and desiring deeper bonds and sexual exploration. You form stronger romantic bonds than the typical person. To you, sex is a way to explore more deeply with your partners. You like to experiment sexually and are open to new experiences, but typically the one you love. Discipline versus impulsive. You focus your attention. Typical people are balanced between being spontaneous and disciplined. That's pretty much, I'm almost right in the middle on this one. I'm focused and spontaneous. Right in the middle. And spiritual versus rational. This one's also somewhat smack dab in the middle as well. Dimension describes how you perceive the world around you. Typical people are balanced between being rational and spiritual. Probably because I believe in other things, but not necessarily, didn't say what things. I shall take this quiz. Here you go. Share results. All that for these few little things that really don't go into like great details. It's kind of disappointing. I liked all the questions, but I feel like I wish there was more to these. It's just like, this feels like a black or white instead of like multitudes of gray. Just a scale. It shows where you're at, and it just has, I think these things are all generic between all of us. I have a feeling we're all going to see the same thing. I like the quiz. I didn't mind the quiz questions though. There you go. Either way, I try to answer that as truthfully as possible. Believe it or not. Believe me or not. That's how I feel at this point in my life. Oh my god, I can't hang on to my controller. I'm all Spidey. Sticky hands like Spidey. The complete opposite. I have butterfingers here. Is this Ripley's? Believe it or not. Should I? Plugging in my controller. I think we're doing Fall Guys to start, and then probably DBD. Typical. I gotta get out of the suit. I don't have to, but I will I would like to make myself a drink and get ready to go to the bathroom later when the time comes. And the suit will be nearly impossible to get out of if I don't get out of it now. If I'm drunk, I'll have to cut my way out. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me.